Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains. You guys, we got more Project Welcome Home squares, so stay tuned and see what we got. So this is segment 3 of Project Welcome Home, all the granny squares that we received just while we were gone, just in the last month. So I got 2 packages here that were big, and I thought, well, I'm just going to put these all together in one. The first one comes to us from Ms. Stephanie Coleman Doctor from Wellington, Florida. We're gonna take a look here. Now, some of these, I mean, it's amazing what you guys are doing. And some people, you've sent in more than one package. I start to recognize the print, the handwriting, the packages, and I'm like, you guys have sent in stuff before. Some came in from places like North Carolina and Florida, where y'all were having your own things keeping you busy, like hurricanes. And so when these came in, I was like, take care of yourself first. And people said, you know what? I need the distraction. I need to, give me something to do. And it was like, y'all are just amazing. Just amazing. Anyway, so these come in from Florida. And Ms. Stephanie Coleman Doctor, I certainly hope that you didn't have any issues. Oops, sorry. A card just fell out. That you didn't have any problems with any of the hurricanes. So it's addressed to me. It says Kimberly. I don't think, I'll look at this. There's this blue thing on the front. I don't think that's a card, but I will double check and just make sure that there's nothing in there. All right, so this is Kimberly. Oh my gosh, it's from Current. I haven't seen a Current card in forever. You guys remember Current? It was like a catalog. Gosh, I haven't seen those in years. My mom used to order stuff from there all the time. It says Kimberly. I hope this package is helpful. All the squares were made with love. Be safe and healthy, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. Isn't that sweet? Caring, sharing, and giving. I should look up and see if Current is even still a thing. I used to just love getting stuff from that catalog. Wow, Stephanie, thanks. You just really took me back into the archives there. All right. That's lovely. All right, so Stephanie used Red Heart Super Saver in the ombre, and I have some of this, not in this, or I've used this rather. I don't think I currently have any, and I love it. Thank you. These are beautiful. So I'm assuming this is what she used. Deep teal. Yes, deep teal, it's called. So I'm assuming these are all just with and they smell really good too. Did you wash these? Gosh, they smell really good. If you did, thank you. It was like fabric softener, laundry detergent. It's very clean. I love it. Thank you. It's really nice. All right. These are beautiful. All these different colors. So together, I'll lay them out to see, like maybe put the darks to whichever, but they're beautiful. And then my job, of course, is to find the perfect border color. My mother is so funny. She comes over, she's like, ooh, I want to do those. Or, ooh, I want to do those. And she takes them. So, and then, of course, she brings them back. Not that she doesn't love all of them, but I think she has vision for one. She'll go, I know what I'm going to do with that one. And then she takes them. But these are beautiful, Stephanie. And I love these colors. So these totally, they smell so good. I don't know what you used. I feel like I might have used it myself because it smells very clean. I love it. If you're watching this, just help a girl out and just go like, what did I use? But it's really, really nice. And they're very soft. See, aren't they beautiful? That's kind of like a light aqua and then a little bit of a darker aqua, light and then dark. And then of course, some of these are going to change as the colors change. They're absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Stephanie. These came in from Stephanie from Florida. So these I have, let's see, 2, 15. So there's 15 of this color. And I'm assuming there's 15 in this one. Let me just check. 2, 14, 16. I believe there's 16 here. I will double check that number. So what I'll probably do is make one blanket with all of these. And then if I need to add more, I can, but I might just do that. Maybe add like another little bit of an extra border or something like that. So this will be, it's fabric softener. What is it? It smells so good. Lovely. All right, so these are in from Stephanie. Thank you so, so much. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. So y'all, hang on, get this in. I don't want to talk over the crinkles. It's fighting back. There we go. That was a little scary. It's like, no, don't put me away. Make me. I'll make you. Don't worry about it. No time. Okay. So I'm doing my very, very best to gather all the names and the addresses. I want to make sure that we have everyone's correct address, just because we're going to, do a little thank you at the end. So please feel free if I don't have your full address in the credits, or if you're just not sure, just email me, Kimberly with knitforbrains@gmail.com, and just send me your address. I'm not going to, post it or anything like that, but at least I know I have it. Just because it's, I'm trying to keep everything straight, but sometimes it gets a little confusing. So please do that just so I have it all. Okay, so this comes into us from Bitka. Oh, this was from California, Rancho Cucamonga, California. I recognize that. Lovely, Baby Bitka. Okay, oh, there's cards too. Oh, Kimberly and Mumsy. This is to the both of us. Isn't that sweet? So I'll open this one. This one says, welcome home, resident. So you know what? I'm not going to open this one. I'm going to leave it with this, with these squares, because some people have sent in cards. So if you sent in a card, even if you send it in with some people sent in a lot of cards and then a set of squares, each blanket is going to come with a card like this that they can open. And it might say something, this was made with love, please enjoy, or whatever. And some people even sent in blank cards. So I think we're set with those, because if it's a blank card, then I will just write in a message. Some people even said, here's some ideas of messages. So I'll write it in some of those blank cards. So everything that's being sent here is going to be used. It's going to be put in with a blanket, the squares and all that good stuff. I'm just the vehicle. You guys are are doing all the fun stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, look, isn't that pretty? Just thank you. Isn't that sweet? Kimberly and Mumsy. Oh, it says, Dear Kimberly and Mumsy, and she watches these videos, so she'll be watching this one. I am so happy to be able to contribute to this project. What an amazing and beautiful idea. You are doing something truly special and kind. I am also a nurse, RN, ICU. Friend, I understand. In a long-term facility. It warms my heart to see kind people doing extraordinary things for our community. Thank you again, and tell Mumsy hello. Love, Brenda. Brenda. Okay. Kindness brings joy to the world, she says. What will we do next year? I have an idea already, and you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it, but I already have an idea for next year. The yarn she used is Red Heart Granny Square and LionBrand Gray, 100% acrylic and number 4 weight. Thank you, Brenda. And thank you for telling me what you've incorporated. So let's see. Red Heart Granny Square. Oh, that was my nemesis. Thank you so much for doing it. I'm glad I didn't have to do it. And then LionBrand Gray and 100% LionBrand Gray. I love it. So Granny Square, Red Heart came up, that all-in-one Granny Square, and I did not have joy with it. Those of you who can figure it out, more power to you. But what did they do? They came out with a new one now that has flowers in the middle of it. So, hello. Guess who had to order some? We'll be going through that one again soon. All right. So these are the Red Heart Granny Square, all-in-one Granny Square. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's one skein of yarn and it transfers colors. And if you do it properly, that was the kicker, you get this really lovely Granny Square. And you had to have the tension just right and the count just right. But this is beautiful. And then look how pretty it ties in with that. I love it. Thank you. I love all the colors, but I love it when we get something that is a little bit more muted. And as a matter of fact, the very first package of Granny Squares that I opened for this project was the all-in-one Granny Square, but they used the whites and the grays. They might have used some of the blacks. And it was beautiful. It's over there in the pile. You'll see it eventually. But see how she's alternated them? How wonderful is that? So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I think there's 44 here. Enough to make a blanket. Thank you very much. All right. These guys. So these again are the all-in-one Granny squares. You are a master, let me tell you. And then these. And then the grays, which are nice. So I have got, probably going to use a contrast color. I have a mushroom, which is sort of like a taupey. I've got this kind of a cream color here. I don't have any black. I don't know. I've got several colors of different shades of gray. So I'll do something really to make this nice and very kind of, it's going to end up probably really elegant looking. These are beautiful. Thank you. So I said I counted 11. There's 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, this has 10. So that's good. And the other one had 11. So probably all in all, we've got enough to make the 42. These people, if I haven't already told you, they do not know that this is happening. They just, I come and I teach yoga to them twice a week, but they don't know about the blankets. The only one who knew was my friend Irene, who ended up having to leave, and I was able to give her a blanket, and that meant the world to her. So these are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Yep, there's 11 here. But yeah, they have no clue. And they're just going to be so, I mean, it's so funny. When I came in after my big trip and I just saw them, I just taught yoga, and I said, I really missed you guys. They're like, really? You missed us? I'm like, yes, I really, really did. They just sort of, you know, feel like, I mean, this facility that they're at is so amazing. It's a beautiful, beautiful facility, and they are busy like day and night. There is not an empty hour. You know, so they don't have time to be lonely, you know, but still they're like, you have a life out there, you know, like I said, oh, what have you been doing since I've been gone? They're like, really? I was like, well, I know, but still. So they just get so moved when people say, like, I missed you. And I always bring them something like cookies or candies, or I bring them something from wherever my travels were. So these are, again, beautiful. I love the black and the cream one. Really, really nice. Very, very elegant. There's 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. Lovely. And I love how they're all alternated. I know exactly what to do. I can see the patterns, and I know exactly how to put these together. So we currently have 20. Our goal is to hit 40. I think we have enough squares to hit the 40. I think we do. So I don't know. I mean, we're doing it December 20th. So if you were going to send any more squares, I would say send them in no later than like end of November, the very beginning of December, but then stop. Take care of yourself, do the holidays, do whatever you need to do. Because I think we'll have enough, but we're going to do it. And look how pretty. They're all lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. So here's the deal. From here on out, every Friday, I'm going to do something called Friday Live at 5. So every Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to go live. I don't know for how long, just depends on how long, you know, you guys are out there. Maybe it's an hour at the most, you know, half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. And I'll be working on either the granny squares, or I will show you what I've already completed. I bought the bags. We're doing big cellophane bags with big colored bows. So when that arrives, we're going to be packing them. I'll have Mumsy come over one day with her dog. We call her Fur Face. Her name is Simone. So she'll probably bring Simone over, and we'll do a big wrapping session. We'll wrap all the presents. So you guys will have a chance to see all of that. Now, we're not going to actually go live for the actual event just because there's going to be so much going on. But we're going to be recording and taping the whole thing. So we'll do a compilation video that you all will. So you'll actually get to see the presentation and the revealing, just not at the actual time. But that being said, we've had some interest from local press. I'm not going to go international or anything like that, but local press. So once those stories post, then I will include the link as well. And we're going to be on the news. Who knew? I just didn't think this was gonna be a thing. By the time we have, and I will count out all the squares, so we'll have an exact tally, but I think we're going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,500 to close to 2,000 squares by the time this whole thing is done that we've received. Can you believe that? Amazing. And they're from across the country, as far away as Canada. We've received some from Germany and England. Incredible that we've received all these squares. Just blows my mind. Blows my mind. So that's what we've had for so far. This one here is going with the resident. Thank you very much. I'm putting these back in the envelope. So I can continue getting the granny squares. If you didn't see me open your granny squares, we have 3 episodes. So if you didn't see it in this one, 2 other ones launched. Go check those out and see if we opened up your granny squares in there. Because everything that I've received so far, I have opened. And then we've got here, let's show you. Let's see. See all those over there? All over there? that. Those are all the granny squares that I have here. Mumsy has some at her place as well, and I'm going to be picking those up probably in the next day or so. So it's crazy. If you have just joined us, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to our little corner of the world where we do not only Project Welcome Home, but we also do tutorials and book reviews and product reviews and different things like that. And we just have fun. And I also try to do some tutorials. And my husband and I, the Brit, we do a lot of travel as well. So you might see us kind of in weird different places, but that's all part of just what we do. But please tell your friends, share this video. Thank you. And I hope you like it. Please like the video. That sends us a little bit higher up in the search engines and the ratings so that, you know, our videos are seen by more people, more welcome homes. Thank you. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains. And as I always say, I'll see you soon.